place, another Saturday art session for you. This time we are recycling pieces of cardboard into some arty coasters or just paintings if you want to use them as painting. Now you can use any cardboard that you find in the packaging in your house. You'll see on the video what I used, very simple. There's so much you can use. You just need any acrylic paints that you have in the house. If you happen to have any household paint leftovers, like wall or ceiling paint, that can be used as well. And then optional is PVA glue or varnish if you want to cover your coaster and have it more durable to use. Okay, so I hope you enjoy it, and I'm really looking forward what you create, because I know you will take it on the next level. Bye bye and see you again. Okay, let's get started. So this is the cardboard I used. I just wanted to show you that you can use anything. This is the bottom of dog food packaging when you get your tins of dog food on. So you can see the circles. So I decided to use that. I cut out two smaller rectangle squarish shapes. And my creative play for today is to use warm and cool color palettes for each. So I want one to remind me something that's got lots of bluish, greenish, turquoise kind of color, so let's say holiday mode, and something that's got more autumn-like or warm colors around red, brown and orange. So two completely different concepts, and that's how I want to play with it. I'm going to start with the cool colors. In terms of supplies, I'm using variety of brushes, different sizes, because they give you different way of dragging the paint on the cardboard. You can also use a kebab or cocktail stick like we did with the pebble painting in another video on my YouTube channel. Use what you've got. You can also use that end of the brush to make some marking in paint. The concept is very simple. We're using paint, acrylic paint, lots of paint, no water, unless your paint is quite stiff, then you have to mix it with water. And we're moving around to paint in abstract shapes, allowing mixing to happen on the cardboard. So I'm going to create those two, dry it out, and then see how that works. We get started. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna start using now. You may find yourself doing the first layer and then allowing it dry and go back. It's up to you how it works. Sometimes first layer is enough. Sometimes you may want to decide, oh, I just want to go with the second layer. So what I'm doing here, I'm just dragging this paint very loosely with the paintbrush. You see, it's very thick. I'm not doing any strokes. I'm just dragging the paint into different areas. Sometimes you may want to clean the paintbrush if you're swapping from one color to another and you don't want that to blend too much. So I'm going into turquoise now, so I'm just going to clear my brush. Okay. And notice I'm working quickly. I'm not overthinking it. Okay. I'm just allowing that paint to play on the cardboard, covering it. Going with my first feeling, my intuition. Doing some circle motions, tabbing. It's quite interesting, like that. So you can see it is quite thick. Okay, I'm going to switch to the stick. I like that effect, a little bit like waves coming out of ocean. Now with big brushes, be careful, because when you use it on very wet paint, it will blend it. So this is for areas that you are happy to blend. I don't want this to blend. I like this edge here. I'm happy for maybe this edge getting a little bit blended. Yeah. Okay. And you can always get the excess paint. Now I like the movement here. I like those two parts, but I feel it needs a bit of contrast here, like maybe yellow and white. Just gonna drop some yellow and some white. And I'm gonna go for clean brush with white, so I get as much white visible as possible. Oh yeah, that changed it. I'm gonna go with my yellow. So remember that will create that blend now. You will end up with a bit of green because I have yellow and plenty of blue. However, the blue is overpowering. So here we go, a little bit of green. I like when you can see a bit of the yellow, so not blending that in. Actually quite like those tiny bits of yellow. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get some yellow on my stick. Right, don't overdo it, so don't keep blending. You need a kind of rough result, and it's quite thick, maybe too thick here even when it's dry. So I'm gonna remove that. You need some thickness, but you just need to decide how thick the paint can be, because you still want it more like a painting, not like sculpture. However, people like sculpture effect, and I know there are some in our group. Leave it like 3D. Right, I'm gonna let this dry, and I'm gonna move to my warm colors. Just brushes. So this is completely different in terms of color mood. Red, and I have warm yellow. This is not the lemon yellow I had in my first one. This is warm yellow, sunny yellow. Didn't work. Stop paint. And orange. See, this is completely different. Creates different mood because of the color straight away. And it's exactly the same process. Okay, I'm just going to be carrying on working with this one and come back to you with 2 of them fully dry so we can have a proper look. Here I wanted to show you how they look now when they dry. So it is acrylic paint. It's quite good. It makes it quite durable. Let me just do some close-ups. And this one I covered when the paint was dry, fully dry, like this. I covered that with a layer of PVA glue and allowed that to dry. So you can't see it now, but when you apply PVA glue, it looks white. So don't get scared, just allow that to dry. That will make your coaster more durable. Okay, and you can also, I haven't done anything with the back of it yet. I would suggest you can glue a piece of paper here, or piece of textbook page, or maybe a image from the magazine, and again go over that with PVA glue. That will make it more durable. So you know, you can't tell the difference that that's got the layer than PVA glue. That doesn't, you feel it, you'll make it more durable, but it won't destroy your painting. It rather protects it. So have fun, and I'm looking forward to what you create.